I got excluded from my own sister's wedding, so I left the country, and everything collapsed without me. I sat frozen, staring at my phone, rereading the message again and again like maybe the words would magically change the fifth time. Hey, just wanted to let you know the guest list is finalized and we had to make some tough cuts. Hope you understand. Love you. Tough cuts. I quietly repeated it to myself, over and over. Like maybe it would start to sound normal if I said it enough times. I wasn't some distant relative. I wasn't a random family friend they hadn't seen in years. I was her brother. And my sister, Jessica, the same one I had supported through every crisis, every breakup, every moment she doubted herself, had just removed me like I didn't matter. A slow, heavy feeling spread through my chest. Not even anger yet, just disbelief. I almost laughed because this had to be a mistake. It didn't feel real. So I picked up my phone and called my mom. She answered on the second ring, her voice bright and cheerful like nothing was wrong. Hey, sweetheart, what's going on? I didn't bother easing into it. I just got a message from Jessica. She says the guest list is finalized, and I'm not on it. There was a pause, just long enough to confirm what I already suspected. Oh, honey, she sighed. That tone, the one she always used when she wanted me to feel like I was overreacting. It's just a wedding. Don't make a big deal out of it. Just a wedding. Something tightened in my stomach. Are you serious? I asked, my voice calm in a way that didn't match how I felt. Mom, I'm her brother. How am I not invited to my own sister's wedding? She made that small clicking sound with her tongue, like I was being unreasonable. It's not personal. They had to keep the guest list small. And Mom, I cut in, I just saw Jessica's Instagram. She invited around 150 people. Silence, then a forced little laugh. Well, you know how weddings are. They're expensive. Maybe they assumed you wouldn't mind skipping this one. Wouldn't mind. That hit me hard. Wouldn't mind, I repeated. Mom, I've been there for her through everything. I helped her move twice. When she lost her job, I covered half her rent. I was the one who helped her get through her last breakup. I paused, then said it plainly. And now, I'm not even worth inviting. She sighed again, this time clearly annoyed. Oh, stop being dramatic. It's just one day. You're overreacting. I let out a short, humorless laugh. Overreacting. I already knew exactly how this would play out. I'd argue. She'd brush it off. Jessica would send some weak apology later, and I'd be expected to forgive everything, like I always did. Not this time. Something inside me finally snapped. If I wasn't important enough to be included, then fine. I wouldn't be included at all. I ended the call without saying anything else, and immediately opened my phone again, not to call anyone, but to plan a trip. If I wasn't going to Jessica's wedding, then I was going somewhere much better. And the more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I wasn't the kind of person who got upset over small things. I had let a lot slide before. Jessica forgot my birthday more than once. She only reached out when she needed something, and my mom always expected me to be the one who understood. Jessica always got away with everything. But this was something different. This wasn't small. This was a completely new level of disrespect. I wasn't going to sit around feeling miserable while my family played perfect wedding without me. If I wasn't important enough to be included, then I wasn't important enough to be there when they needed me either. So I grabbed my laptop and started searching for flights. If Jessica was going to have the happiest day of her life, I was going to have the best week of mine. It took less than an hour to plan everything. I booked it all inclusive, 5-star resort in the Caribbean, ocean view suite, spa services, private beach access. I had always convinced myself trips like that were too expensive. Not this time. This wasn't just a vacation. This was a statement. When the wedding weekend arrived, I was already on a plane, sipping champagne in first class. And yes, I made sure to post it. A photo of my legs stretched out, drink in hand. Caption: Guess I got cut from the guest list. but I think I'll survive. The reactions came instantly. Cousin Ryan sent laughing emojis. My Aunt Karen commented, "Good for you, should have taken me with you." But the best reaction? My mom. 3 messages in a row. "Where are you? Are you seriously missing your sister's wedding over this? You're being petty." Petty? I wasn't even close to finished. I replied with a photo of the beach. White sand, crystal blue water. Perfect view. Then I turned off my phone. I wasn't about to let them guilt me. Not this time. For the first time in years, I wasn't putting my family first. I was putting myself first. And it felt incredible. By the time I arrived, any trace of guilt was gone. The moment I stepped out of the airport, warm ocean air hit my skin, carrying the scent of salt and tropical flowers. A private car was waiting for me. Black SUV, cold towels, bottled water in the back. Yeah, this was already better than a wedding. As we drove along the coast, I leaned back and realized how right this decision was. Back home, they were probably getting ready. My mom making excuses for my absence. Jessica laughing with her bridesmaids, not thinking about me at all. But here, I wasn't an afterthought. Here, I was the priority. My priority. The resort looked like something out of a dream. Huge open-air lobby. Palm trees growing inside. Ocean breeze flowing through. Staff handing you a cocktail before you even checked in. My room? Unreal. Floor-to-ceiling windows, private balcony. The most comfortable king-sized bed I had ever seen. I dropped my bags, stepped out onto the balcony, and just stood there, taking everything in. Then I snapped a picture and posted it. When one door closes, another one opens, preferably to a beachside suite with unlimited margaritas. I knew it would get back to my family, and honestly, I wanted it to. Because for once, they could understand what it felt like to be left out, and I was just getting started. The first full day of my trip was perfect. I started with room service. Fluffy pancakes, fresh fruit, and coffee so good it ruined every other cup I'd ever had. Then I spent the day doing exactly what I wanted. No responsibilities, no family drama. Just me, the ocean, and a schedule focused entirely on my own enjoyment. By the afternoon, I was lying on a sunbed by the infinity pool, martini in hand, watching the waves roll in. Every so often I checked my phone, not to respond to my family, but to see the reactions to my posts. "Bro, where are you even? Okay, now you're just showing off. Dude, invite me next time." Then I saw it. "Jessica viewed your story." Oh, now she noticed me. I could picture her. Sitting in the bridal suite, sipping cheap champagne, scrolling through Instagram, and seeing me living my best life while she stressed over her wedding. Good. I leaned back, took another sip of my drink, and thought, enjoy your special day, sis. But as the sun started to set, something changed. My phone started blowing up. At first, I ignored it. I assumed it was just more reactions. But then I saw the names: Mom, Jessica, Ryan, even Uncle Mike. Call after call, message after message. I raised an eyebrow and finally opened my phone. First message from my mom. "Call me." "It's an emergency." "Emergency?" Ryan texted next. "Dude, you're not gonna believe what just happened." Now I was curious. I sat up and started reading. And that's when I realized Jessica's perfect wedding had completely fallen apart. Messages kept flooding in. "Bro, you dodged a bullet. This is a family crisis. Please, where are you? I need you." I kept scrolling, sipping my drink. Then I saw the one that made me laugh out loud. The groom walked out. I almost choked. He left? Oh, this was better than anything I could have imagined. Curiosity got the best of me, so I finally texted Ryan back. "What do you mean he left?" He replied instantly. "Full meltdown during the reception, huge fight. He just walked out." Another message followed. "And then your dad and Uncle Mike got into a screaming match. Grandma cried. The bar got shut down early. It's a disaster." I leaned back, smiling. My sister didn't want me there. And now suddenly, I was the first person everyone was trying to reach. Jessica texted me. "Please answer your phone, I need you." Oh, now I mattered. I took a deep breath and typed one reply. "Sorry, I'm busy enjoying my overreaction. Hope the wedding was fun." Then I blocked her number. Blocked my mom. Blocked Ryan too, just in case. Turned on Do Not Disturb. Waved over the bartender and ordered another drink, because while my family was falling apart, I was in paradise. And for the first time in years, I wasn't bothered at all. The next morning, I woke up to the sound of waves crashing softly against the shore. Warm air drifted through the open balcony doors, carrying the scent of the ocean and flowers. For a moment, I forgot everything. Then I checked my phone. Even with most of my family blocked, I still had over 20 missed calls from random numbers. They were trying everything to reach me. A few voicemails had slipped through. Against my better judgment, I played the first one. My mom's voice. Panicked. "I don't know what you think you're doing, but this is not the time for one of your tantrums. Your sister is devastated and we need you here. This family needs to stick together." I rolled my eyes and deleted it. Next voicemail. Jessica. Crying. "I don't understand why you're doing this. You're my brother. I need you. Please call me back." Delete. The next one made me laugh. Ryan whispering like he was hiding somewhere. "Dude, Mom and Aunt Karen are planning to show up at your apartment when you get back. Just a heads up. Also, Grandma says the wedding was cursed because you weren't there. It's hilarious." That one. I saved. I tossed my phone on the bed and stepped out onto the balcony. The sun was rising, casting a golden glow over the ocean. Back home, they were scrambling, trying to fix everything. And here I was, in a bathrobe, sipping espresso, enjoying the best decision I'd made in years. And the best part? Now they were feeling what I felt, left out, ignored, unwanted. It felt almost poetic, but I wasn't done yet. I grabbed my phone, took a photo of my breakfast, pancakes, fresh fruit, and a perfect mimosa, and posted it. Starting my day stress-free. Hope everyone back home is doing okay. Then I looked at all the missed calls, smiled, and ordered another mimosa. I had no intention of calling them back. They could clean up their own mess. I was on vacation. By midday, I was relaxing under a private cabana, sipping a tropical drink, when my phone buzzed again. This time, it was Melissa. "Okay, I know you're mad, and honestly you should be, but you need to hear what happened after the wedding. Call me. You're gonna love this." I raised an eyebrow. Melissa was the only one in the family with common sense. If she said I needed to hear something, it was probably worth it. So I called her. She answered immediately. "Oh my God, you finally picked up," she said, barely holding back laughter. "Okay, are you sitting down?" I looked around at the ocean, my drink, the cabana. "Yeah, I'm in a pretty good spot for this." She laughed. "Okay, after the groom left, Jessica completely lost it. Not just crying, I mean screaming, yelling, throwing things." I smirked. "Sounds about right." She kept going. Everyone was trying to calm her down. Then Aunt Karen said maybe this wouldn't have happened if you were there. I blinked. "Wait, what?" Melissa laughed even harder. "Yeah, she said you're always the one who fixes things when Jessica spirals. That if you were there, you would have handled everything." I burst out laughing. "So the same family that didn't invite me is now blaming me for not being there." "Oh, it gets better," she said. "Mom told her she was being ridiculous. Then they started arguing. Then Grandma jumped in and said Jessica brought this on herself for not inviting you." I almost choked on my drink. Melissa was losing it now. "She literally told her, if you treated your family better, you wouldn't be standing here alone in your wedding dress." I leaned back, smiling. "That's incredible." "Oh, and your mom tried to call the groom's family to fix things," Melissa added. "His mom basically said, 'That's your problem now.'" I had to put my drink down because I was laughing too hard. So where does that leave Jessica? I asked. Melissa sighed. She's still crying, still blaming everyone else. Last I heard, she was trying to come up with some backup plan. But honestly, there's no saving this. I smiled slowly. You know what the best part is? What? I took a slow sip of my drink. I don't care. Melissa burst out laughing. Honestly? I don't blame you. I just thought you'd enjoy knowing karma did its thing. Oh, I definitely do, I said. We hung up, and I sat there feeling more satisfied than I had in years. They wanted a wedding without me, and now they got a disaster instead. I lifted my drink slightly. To the best decision I've ever made. Then I turned my phone off again and leaned back, letting the ocean breeze take everything else away. For the rest of the day, I didn't check my phone. I booked a sunset cruise, ate an incredible dinner by the water. Back home, they were dealing with the aftermath of a ruined wedding. I was enjoying the best meal of my life. At one point, I thought, maybe I should feel bad for her. Then I remembered how easily she cut me out. Yeah. No. I took another sip of wine and posted one last photo. 0 regrets. Then I turned my phone off again. Let them deal with it. I was done being their backup plan. The next morning, I woke up feeling lighter than I had in years. No guilt, no stress, no family chaos waiting for me to fix it. Just me, the ocean, and a full day of peace. Out of curiosity, I turned my phone back on. Big mistake. Notifications flooded in instantly. You need to stop acting like a child. I can't believe you're doing this. This isn't funny. We need to fix this family. I shook my head. Funny how fast they went from ignoring me to expecting me to fix everything. Then one message stood out. Melissa. Okay, I know you're ignoring everyone, but read this. Your mom is trying to organize a family meeting when you get back. I laughed out loud. Oh, they really thought I was just going to come back and pretend nothing happened. Not a chance. I texted Melissa back. Thanks for the warning, but I'm not coming. She replied instantly. Wait, what do you mean? I'm extending my trip. They cut me out, so I'm cutting myself off completely. A second later, okay, that's iconic. Tell me everything when you get back, whenever that is. I smiled, set my phone down, and opened my laptop. A few clicks later, my trip was officially extended. Another full week. No family, no drama, no fixing anything, just peace. Before heading out to the beach, I sent one final message. To Mom and Jessica. Oh, so now you want me around? Sorry, I'm too busy enjoying my overreaction. Have fun cleaning up your own mess. Then I blocked their numbers again. Put my phone down, ordered another drink. Let the sun warm my skin. No guilt, no stress, no regrets, just peace. And honestly, it was the best decision I've ever made.